All right, everyone roll a d20. You were all here last week.
Dice are involved.
Woo!
Yay!
15.
5.
Cody?
Oh, sorry. Getting them pulled up. I'm stuck on the gambler, my other character. Alright, here we go.
Clicks enemy.
Yes. Big enemy of a small goblin child. That's 17.
17 has it. I rolled a nat 20 on the recap roll. What happened last week?
So, we had a nice eulogy for Traveler and for Morgrim.
I don't remember a eulogy for Morgrim. I think you guys just left him down
No,
there.
we did a ditto.
What?
We just were like, ditto.
So I gave this big old long eulogy for Traveler, and then I said, and we'll miss Morgrim.
Yeah,
And that was it. So after that, I took Traveler's thumb, and then we just deleted their bodies with acid. Then we went and searched through the castle for treasure. We found a bunch of treasure. We ended up discovering this magical telescope that showed us 2 dragons. Turns out the one dragon that the lizard people worshipped is actually 2 twin dragons. We also discovered a portal that leads somewhere with the correct password, which we found the password eventually.
You did.
No, that's pretty much it. Found a bunch of loot and little random items and stuff.
Very good. Having liberated the Scaly Death Tribe from their bullywug oppressors, everyone can take a long rest and level up.
Yay.
Eugene, you and Cody are taking the averages.
I will be, yes.
This is level 8.
Ooh, do I get stuff at level 8?
So, Emily, your hit dice is a D10? D12?
What does that mean?
Main page.
Okay.
To the left of your HP, it says hit die.
7d10.
D10.
Ooh, ability score improved.
Alrighty.
Yay.
Oh, that's right. It is level 8. Feats and ability scores.
Oh, there was
I should choose a feat.
So, hit level up, Emily.
There's so many feats.
Select 1 or 2 ability scores to increase. Which ones do you recommend?
For a paladin, I recommend strength and charisma. Whichever one gets you up to an even number. What is your strength and charisma at the moment?
My strength is 4, my charisma is 3. Sorry, the parenthesis numbers. Strength is 18, charisma is 16.
I would do charisma. That'll add 1 to everyone's saving throws around you.
My HP is much higher. I get spells, right?
You get 1 spell. And now we must determine your HP. Do you want to roll for it, or you just want to take the average?
I'll take the average.
Okay. Yep. Wait a minute. Paladins know a number of spells equal to their charisma modifier plus half of their level. So now your charisma modifier just increased by 1, and your level just increased by 1. So you learn 2 more spells.
Alright.
And I get to pick, are they both second levels?
They're of whatever level you'd like. They have to be of a level that you have slots.
Cool. So I have 1 for level 1 and 1 for level 2. What do I do for HP?
If you're just hitting average,
I just click average? No.
it should be 5.
Where do I
You hand it over to me. I think you skipped a step when you leveled up. 88. I'll just add it to you now. Max health. Because it's your average plus your constitution, so you get 7 more HP. That brings your max health up to 70. Does temp HP go away on a rest? You're pretty sure it does.
Yes.
Okay. All right, here you go. You're set. That is your new max health.
I'm going to pick some spells.
Mounted combatant. Should have got that one earlier.
What you want is the Warcaster feat.
Warcaster, check that out.
Yeah, it lets you cast single target spells as opportunity attacks, and it gives you advantage on con saves to maintain concentration. Level 8. Yeah, you don't get third level spells until level 9, Emily. So,
Got it.
I could also get Meta Magic Adept.
you would get 2 sorcery points and 2 meta magic options to waste them on. That is a good one.
Oh,
You could get extended spell and cast a single sorcery point to double the length of a spell.
What's warding the bond?
Are you looking at paladin spells?
I want a spell that can attack multiple people at once. If they're
Okay.
like that.
Fireball, good for that.
I don't think paladins can learn
Thanks.
fireball. You want area of effect spells, huh? Let's see. Do you know Find Steed?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure there's a whole lot of
I don't see many.
area of effect spells for paladins. Let me look at the first level spells.
this isn't particularly helpful. I wanted.
It doesn't look like there are any area of effect spells for paladins, at least at this level.
Based on the ones you're seeing, which ones do you recommend? What does abjuration mean?
Abjuration is one of the schools of magic. There's 8. Basically, it's a category that a magic spell falls into, and there's 8 categories total. Revivify would be a necromancy spell, and Fireball would be an evocation spell.
Evocation's like an attack then?
Evocation, yeah, you're evoking something out of nothing, like a huge explosion. Protection from poison could be a good one. Lasts an hour. You touch a creature. If it is poisoned, you neutralize the poison. If more than one poison afflicts the target, you neutralize one poison that you know is present, or you neutralize one at random.
And that's level 2.
For the duration, the target has advantage on saving throws against being poisoned, and it has resistance to poison damage. Could be good if you go against a green dragon. Do you know Shield of Faith already?
Yes.
Okay.
And how do I add a spell?
You just tap and hold on one of the open slots. Do you know Command?
I don't.
That's a good first level spell.
What does it do?
Let me read you the description. You speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it. Some typical commands and their effects follow, and I'll read them in a second. You might issue a command other than one described here. If you do so, the DM determines how the target behaves. Some of the examples. You can command approach. The target moves toward you by the shortest and most direct route, ending its turn if it moves within 5 feet of you. Drop. The target drops whatever it is holding and ends its turn. Flee. The target spends its turn moving away from you by the fastest available means. Grovel. The target falls prone and ends its turn.
Those are kind of fun.
Yeah, most of these commands, it does what you say and then ends its turn. So It's strong because it can make a strong enemy lose their turn.
Had I used Docs, that would have been a lot of fun. He is the type of bard he was.
What kind of commands would you have given?
Oh, it's not the kind of commands, but at 6th level, I get to be able to cast it as a bonus action.
Wow. Get anything interesting, potion seller?
You know what? I can't quite decide, so I'm just gonna have him have an ability upgrade instead.
Upgrade your spell DC.
Yeah, at least for now.
What's your intelligence now?
Let's see. I just changed it. Now it's +5.
You got it up to 20?
Yeah.
What's your spell save DC now?
Let's take a look.
It's probably 16.
Yep, 16.
Nice.
That's what I want. Yeah, no, I'm actually choosing that.
Okay. Potion seller is good. Are you all leveled up, Eugene?
Yeah, potions are too strong.
Let's see. Who do we not have? Saru and Kyoto. And Dolinar.
Yep. Oh, I need to make sure I have all myself. Oh, yeah, I get to know one more.
Did you get any interesting abilities at level 8?
Well, I picked a feat.
Oh boy. I'm sure it'll come up.
It might. If not, I'll
I
make sure
swear,
it does.
I swear if you took Chef.
No. That was a traveler thing. No, a traveler's dead.
It is kind of funny that
May he rest in peace.
it was very, I don't know if very effective is the right term, but the day he died was the day that his food was tampered with.
Yeah. It was great.
Emily, can you set this mini and this mini to the side? Yep. Like on the side of the TV.
Just like that way.
Yep. And we have Potion Seller,
Me.
Jix, and Lady Nova.
Do any of you guys want like a burrito?
Sure. Great, thanks.
You're welcome.
You get inspiration.
Yay!
Just kidding. I'm
Aw,
withholding those.
You should give it to him.
Very good. The others seem to have caught swamp fever and awakened from their long rests,
Yeah, one of these days I'll pay.
bleary and
It's kind of
disoriented. They will follow you for now, but they cannot participate in combats or discussions.
Shush, you'll get
If
You're
they
in-
need to, I will be there.
You are you are in Castle Neritar. Speaking of, who are you today?
Well, it's not right to be Saru. I'll go back to being potion seller.
Okay.
My potions are too
My
strong.
potions are too strong for you.
Potion Seller, and Lady Nova seem to have escaped the effects of the swamp fever. You awaken in Castle Neritar. You've reclaimed it, freed the lizard folk, and rid it of all enemies.
Oh, I should tell you the feat I got now that I do think
There is an Odiog in there.
because
There is.
my passive perception is now 18.
Ah. Observant?
Yep.
Nice.
I don't want to do the Odiok. We already tried that.
No,
Yeah, they're kind of dangerous.
the Odiog might have
Treasure.
not just treasure, but good samples for more of your potions.
It's possible.
So what do you think about this?
I think it is the perfect place to get more materials. Or we could go through the portal and see what is beyond there.
I go portal.
Yeah, I'm intensely curious about what's on the other side of that portal.
Portal.
Probably
Do
death.
any of us remember the code word? Or have they written down?
I have it written
Yeah, it's Kazan.
down. No, that's the other one.
You tried that, didn't work.
The dice is under the couch. Oh, grab it.
On forever.
I got it. There, thanks.
What burrito did you get, Grail?
Looks like I got...
Delinar. That's the word, right?
No, that's your party member.
Oh, that's him. Yes, okay.
Derision.
Searching the kind.
Looks like I got a
No.
Frito cheese and beef burrito.
Oh, okay.
Did you give me the one you wanted?
Oh, it's in
No, I just got a big old
the
mix
command
of-
word right here. Drazir.
Mm-hmm.
Drazir.
Ah,
To the portal.
I wonder if these names have any like historical D&D meaning. I'm sure they do.
The coast has been particularly good. Making sure things are connected.
I've done a little bit of delving in my day, but I haven't delved that deep.
All right, you guys head down the stairs, once more descending into the darkness of the dungeon.
Portal, portal, portal.
Goodbye, lizard people. May you.
Alright, so who
Lizard
should go through the
please.
portal?
I'll go
I
first.
trust yourself
No, I'll go first. I should go first.
I want to go last.
I should go first. The question is, who should go through the
The
portal?
portal is
Oh. Oh.
a permanent teleportation circle.
It's only one way.
Meaning it
Well-
is one way, and it is meant to transport many things at once.
Let's go all at once.
I do have an idea. You could be a cultist member, because this is a cultist space, right?
Have I met one?
I don't think I've met
You've
one.
seen a few bodies.
I've seen them, but I haven't met one. It's important that I've met this person.
You've,
Along the way, you've not met any?
No, I was.
you've met Bob.
No, I was part of the lizard folk.
Didn't you meet Bog?
But yeah, Bob Luck, I could be Bob Luck.
Be bug luck.
Good work.
And if we appear in a cultist group, then we're captive.
Is Bob Luck a large
Or if
creature?
we can pretend he's
No.
our captive.
Okay,
Yeah, I like that. That's a great idea.
because it can't be a large creature.
Oh, dang it.
Alright, hold on. Let me get my armor on.
Probably a good idea.
Because when I wear my armor, I lose 10. I lose 10 feet of movement.
Oval. Sure, you can be green.
Let's see.
You take a moment as your changeling friend, who you still don't know his name, changes, and he changes.
Yes. And before I go, do you have dark vision?
I don't think so.
Nope.
You have dark vision?
Wait,
Nope.
I have something about vision.
Well, what's your race?
I'm paladin.
She's a human.
Human. Alright, so no.
Pathetic humans.
You do have a sixth sense that you can activate to sense undead and celestials.
Not
beings.
sense.
And being
Tap, tap, tap. We all now have dark vision for the next hour.
So we can look
Whoa.
for the dark.
I got
See in
dark
the dark.
vision.
Yes.
The way dark vision works is you treat darkness as dim light for 60 feet. So it's not like perfect vision. It is dim light, but you can see in the pitch black dark.
Alright.
The others are with you. They're just kind of
Yeah, of course.
Moseying
They're cardboard cutouts. All right.
We're
Come in about a minute after me.
Oh. Okay.
If I come back, don't go through.
You can't come back.
But if I did,
Got it.
all right. Fogleg will now go through.
Okay, going alone?
Yes.
Alrighty.
You got this. I believe in you.
You stand in the radius of the permanent teleportation circle, and it begins to glow.
Drazir.
There's a flash of light, not like very bright, just kind of pulses, and as the light... oh no, I just thought of the same thing you did. As the light dims, Bog is no longer standing on the circle.
All right.
Do you,
Now that we've
do you
gotten rid
remember,
of him.
Eugene?
What?
Do you remember the teleportation circle in Barovia?
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Is that what you were thinking of, or were you thinking of something else?
I was thinking, let's leave him now and not go. Just send him off on his own and then
I'll be
From
fine.
here on out, it's
You
a
didn't
full
even know my
campaign.
name anyway.
You time to roll up a new character.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, we can proceed.
No, that's terrible. No. Although what you said was really funny too, because now that I'm thinking about that, that would have been unfortunate.
Do we get to know where he goes? Well, I mean, we don't know. But
So only one way to find out. And I
Well,
step into the
you
circle.
guys are supposed to wait a minute before coming in. So if I encountered somebody, I could prepare them for for your.
excellent. We wait a minute.
1,000.
A minute
1,000.
passes, and the cavern
He
remains the
doesn't
same.
return
I don't return.
through the one-way teleportation portal.
Look, my guy
Are you
is
ready?
not
Yeah,
smart.
let's do this.
We did it.
Okay, you and the rest of the party step onto the circle. It begins to glow.
Drizzy.
You see the runes begin to ramp up, but you are quickly... the feeling is... you know what? It's quite unlike anything you've ever felt. 1 minute, you are standing in a hot, damp cave, reeking of mold and blood and moss. The next moment, you are almost stunned as a cold wind surrounds you, and you find yourself nearly blinded as the light of day shines down.
Thanks for the dark
On.
vision.
Are we in 10 towns? Gosh dang it.
It's not freezing cold, but you find yourself standing.
Had you gone and popped up into a dark cave, you would have been happy about it.
True.
Let me just read the description.
A mix of
black
grass
dragons.
and dirt.
Dark pine woods are all around on the slopes
You're in
of a
cave.
mountain
On your
valley.
left is a dark dragon. On your right is a dark dragon.
The air is cold and fresh. 2 ancient stones stand to either side of you, and no more than a bow shot ahead along the path is a large house, with stone on the ground floor, timbers above. Within sight are more standing stones. Pine branches shift and sway in the gusting, fitful wind. A squirrel chitters and then falls silent. I'm going to say this description is for Jix, who appears a minute before the others.
Yes.
Anything you'd like to do before the rest of the party joins you?
Scout the area, make sure no one's there, and grumble while doing it.
Hello.
I can't believe they said it.
Okay.
Hello.
Make a perception
What's up,
check.
people?
Perception check. Let's see. My standard perception, that would be a 9, which is much less than my passive.
Do you get advantage on perception checks? I forget what observant does.
What observant does?
It adds 5 to your passive, right?
Yes.
And you can't be surprised?
No, that's alert.
Oh, dang it.
If you can see a creature's mouth while it is speaking a language you understand, you can interpret what it's saying by reading its lips.
Mhm.
And I get plus 5 bonus to your passive perception and passive investigation scores. Now, there is a debate among D&D players about whether the passive perception is considered a floor. So you technically can't roll below that. there's some debate about.
I'll have to look into it. But for now, we'll just go with the roll. You don't find much of interest on the hill. You do see other picture Stonehenge-esque blocks of stone. One of them, when you teleported to this area, you appeared underneath one of the arches and you stepped out. But there are others
Teleportation.
around the area. The mossy stones are old and weathered. Lichen covers most of their surfaces, but traces of white paint remain in a few of the grooves. There are 3 other arches made of similar stones.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have any good ability to
Fight the stones.
skills? No, don't want to do that. That gives me away. No, I'm gonna yell out. Where's the welcome crew?
Loading danger.
Has a minute passed yet? Are we here?
Not quite yet. Let's see.
Just enough time to get in trouble.
That's Eugene's specialty.
Exactly.
Actually, no. I distinctly remember you going into a cave and shouting hello.
No, but I
you
am
weren't there for that.
prepared for this.
Potion Seller does also have a penchant for trouble. He's too prideful.
See, I built to do this.
Built different. Every single day. A little more different.
Nice. Very good.
I need more gold.
You call out, where's the welcome party? There is silence for a moment. Then you hear the sound of approaching feet. The feet that are approaching sound quite large.
Mm-hmm.
And very soon after calling out, you see approaching through the woods 2 trolls and 3 ambush drakes.
Good.
Ambush drakes. Lovely. Trolls.
As they approach, one of the trolls kind of sniffs. Maybe their eyesight's not as good as their sense of smell.
Mm-hmm.
Do you smell like a half orc?
I should.
Is Potion Seller a half orc? No, you are
I am currently bog luck.
you're bog luck.
Like I got there, I can pull up the feet.
Gotta pay the troll toll.
The people say you also smell like.
As an action, you can change the appearance and voice. So I guess not my smell. So yeah.
Well, trolls still use their eyes too. Who goes there? I guess that was Bog's voice. Who go there? It's Bog Luck. Hell to him! The trolls glance at each other and they lift their hands. Hail Tiamat! Who are you and what brings you here?
I'm Bog Luck. I'm bringing in more crew. Just wait a minute.
Alrighty. Make a deception check.
Done.
That's what he's good at.
Okay. Now, does this depend on the fact that I'm Bog Luck right now?
What do you mean?
Like, because I get advantage if I'm trying to pass myself off as Bog Luck.
Yeah, go ahead and have an advantage.
All right.
I mean, even if they don't know Bog Luck, you are passing yourself off as someone else.
All right. Good thing I got advantage. Oh yeah, much better. Okay, that would be 25.
Very good. You're very convincing. You look like you belong. And trolls just are not that insightful. But the trolls nod their heads and say, "That's good. Talus awaits you in the lodge."
Good.
With that, they yank on the. I guess the ambush drakes would have like leashes. It seems like these trolls are using the ambush drakes as like hunting dogs. And with that, they wander off back into the woods, and very soon after, the rest of the party steps through the portal.
Right.
You guys are also surrounded by dark pine woods, and it is kind of shocking the difference between the hot cave and the cool mountain air.
This is so brisk.
All right.
Lovely.
Fill you in. There's some trolls. Follow Tiamat and Talus.
Matt.
Yeah.
I forget. Should we be familiar with Talus?
I don't think so. Let me
I've
do
never
a
heard of
quick
Talus.
search through my notes, because I don't think that name's come up before.
I don't think it has.
Where's Ingrid?
I got something popping up. No, that's
I don't see the token we use for Ingrid.
Oh, I draw a new one.
Wait, can I help draw Ingrid?
Sure.
according to my notes, it hasn't come up.
Oh, you know what? We're not in the cave anymore.
I have no clue what a dragon looks like, actually.
We need Highlands Celtic music.
All right, what time of day is it?
Early morning.
Okay, cool.
Outdoor vision.
Yeah, sorry.
Actually, if you had checked before you left, what time? You guys got up early. You took the portal. It is mid-morning, judging by the position of the sun. But it was early morning when you left
Wow.
from your previous location.
We traveled quite a distance. Many miles.
All right, should we go see Talus or just make a run for it?
Go see Talus.
All right, you know Talus. All right, I'd like to get to know Talus.
I think we should
These old
sneakily go
boobs.
see Talus first.
Should we tell them of the downfall of the castle?
Yes. Tell them about the lizard folk revolt.
It was all part of the plan.
Get them slaughtered after helping them. Should have told the lizard people to destroy
There was
the
this guy Snapjaw. He was the leader of it.
It was all his idea.
His idea.
We just barely escaped.
All right, let's go. Let's go. New recruits, right?
New recruits, that's
New
right.
recruits.
Well,
Good.
I think we don't barge right in. I think we should stake it out a little bit because if Resmir and other human are there,
Oh, yeah. They know our faces.
or if Boglock is there. I think we
Well, then he would obviously be an imposter. Because I'm the real boss.
so
Plus, the other one is going to die soon. If we see him, so.
Alright,
Okay.
well, I'm not particularly good at all that creeping around.
Wonder if I can disguise myself.
You guys approach the lodge.
yes.
I do have some clothing for cultists. I'm going to put that on.
Okay. You do so.
And
What?
I'm just
Well,
going to try
haunted
to
by
obscure my
acid.
face with a hood. Hood obscured.
Okay.
Like, if you want, I do have a kit.
Oh, do you? Are you proficient with it?
I am.
Oh, would you do me some honors and make my face less potion seller tedious?
I am proficient with the disguise kit.
Just a little blush, just a little red on the cheeks. Make me look like I actually enjoy things.
Alright, you want me to roll with just my proficiency bonus, or what would you like me to add on to the proficiency?
I don't know. Using a disguise kit, what skill would that be?
Deception.
She's like, well, it's not. It has to be a main stat.
Artistry.
Would charisma? I would
I
love
think
for you to
charisma.
pick.
Yeah, let me look at
Charisma, wisdom would also be a good one.
Make it a performance check with proficiency.
Ah, performance check.
That's a
Well,
good one.
Don't mind if I do.
That's a good choice.
Ah ha
I'm hideous, aren't I?
Yes. It's darn ogre. All
somehow-
hands poke you in the eye.
You somehow ended up with Traveler's Pony Brain.
I have a +7.
I'm guessing you rolled an 8.
No, I rolled a 1.
Well, 8 total.
Yes, 8 total.
I'm the most hideous cultist ever to record.
You do look like you've had a very bad patchy makeup job.
I'll just keep my hood up. Hood down, excuse me.
You know what? I'm gonna rule that he kept making mistakes and he kept trying to cover up mistakes. So now you look like one of those girls that's just plastered in makeup. Like if you brush up against something, you're gonna leave a face print.
Okay.
Well, let's get a leaf and actually do it. Because I learned early on, if you make your mistakes look like you did it on purpose, people will buy that. So you have to smear it.
The marker's empty?
Yeah.
Oh, I must have left it open. Here, I've got 3 more of the same color.
Oh, nope, we've got it.
Just have to shake it.
All right, go knock on the door.
Okay, you approach the lodge. This ancient building has a wood and plaster upper floor over a fieldstone lower floor. Its shuttered windows are all closed. The roof is completely overgrown with moss. A single door stands slightly open. Smoke pours from one of the 3 large chimneys. As you approach, everybody make perception checks.
Jeez. Not awful.
You're not
9.
rolling well.
Yeah. So I have the jails here.
You're rolling quite terribly.
Yeah. Good thing I rolled advantage with that first one because it was
8.
2.
6.
Jeez.
We don't notice anything.
I do have a passive perception of 18.
I wish we can't be snuck up upon, I guess.
It's quite the delightful debate about whether passive perception should be considered a floor.
Alrighty, you approach the house.
Do we perceive nothing?
The house is surrounded by woodland, tall pines. There's some bushes around the front door, as well as a large, what looks like a large boulder covered in algae.
Did you want to check for like the monsters and
Yes.
real quick?
We'd like to check.
As you approach, the boulder that you took to be a boulder before stands up and pulls aside a cloak that is dripping wet and appears to be covered in algae. And you see the most enormous troll you've ever seen in your life. Not only does he stand full size and very well muscled, this particular troll has 4 arms.
Arms.
Okay.
Interesting.
As you approach, he stands and he lets out a bellow. Ha! So they were right! And just who do you pass yourself off to be?
Hello. Yes.
Dang.
Yes. Perfect. See you in a bit. Sounds great. Take 5. I must leave. I have to go scrub the neuro case.
No.
Oh, great.
It's my favorite. It's probably a Gefame flippin' arm. It's okay. Here's.
Oh, wow, that's really good, actually.
That is a very good ink.
Look at Ingrid, Cody.
Wow, looks like a dragon.
Thank you.
This one does not work.
This one is bad.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Feeding
I
this
feel like
dog.
we're gonna need it because I don't think he thinks that we are who we claim to be.
Oh, I can pass this off.
Oh yes,
I
sure
believe
you
you.
can.
Okay. I will see you guys. Are we doing Halloween?
Oh, it is Halloween next week. Do you guys want to play next week?
Actually,
I have children. I have to take them trick or treating.
Yeah, probably not.
a couple weeks then. Bye, guys.
Indeed. See you
Bye,
later.
Emily. Have fun.
Don't kill nobody accidentally.
So technically, the rest of the party is with you. Should we pause here and wait till we have more people?
I'm really curious to know whether we pass this off first, at the very least. But
Yeah, I'm willing to see if I can talk my way through it. And then if it turns to combat, okay.
yeah, if it goes to combat, then yeah, I'm with you.
Then wait. Okay. All right. I'm willing to see where it goes.
Alright, let's see.
You set these on the table. Just to the side for now.
Okay.
Very good. The troll. Let's put this on just for funsies. Because this troll looks aggressive. He is itching for a fight.
Hey, the troll toll.
He looks down at you and says, "So, who do you pass yourselves off as?"
Hold on. I'm gonna need something.
Oh shit.
Need to check something.
I'm tempted to say I'm potion seller. But I'll hold my mouth shut.
Alright, are trolls considered humanoids?
Yes.
They do?
This one's an insect, though.
I would consider him a humanoid. He stands upright, has
Okay.
a torso, limbs, and a head.
Why does this one have 4 limbs? Or excuse me, 6 limbs.
Well, trolls have a little feature called regeneration. In combat, it regains hit points, but if it loses a limb, it can grow it back. And in some cases, when a troll loses a limb, it grows back 2 in its place.
That's interesting. Does it say that? Or is that just a little extra you threw in?
It does say this in the source material.
Where's Shannon Reed?
She's helping her parents with a bathroom renovation. Kitchen renovation, sorry.
Alright, I am going to cast Calm Emotions.
Relájate.
So he's got to make a charisma saving throw.
Huh. What an interesting spell. Very good. Charisma, huh?
Yep.
That's an 18.
Darn it!
So close.
Alright, but it doesn't, like, immediately piss him off. Which was what the other one I was considering.
It doesn't, doesn't he know that you cast a spell?
Oh yeah, he knows I cast a spell. But, like, had I tried to charm him, then he would have immediately known I tried to charm him. I just did an area of effect spell that may have calmed him, and he resisted being calm.
Yes, his rage is quite formidable at the moment.
Like, calm down, calm down! Like, I'm Bob, look, these are new recruits for Tiamat. Hail, Tiamat!
The troll spits, and you see a huge glob of phlegm smack the ground. He looks back at you and says, I might be inclined to believe you, but Master Osbara Joss warned us that no more would be coming from Castle Neritar. In fact, he warned us that there was a party of adventurers, and us to pass on a message. It was foolish not to heed his warning.
Hold on. So you tend to believe that we're the adventurers. You know who I am? Have you not heard of Bob Luck?
I haven't.
Well, you need to go talk to your superiors. Because, yeah, we killed the adventurers. What do you think he was such an idiot he was going to leave the adventurers alive? You shut up! You're a new recruit!
The troll pauses for a second.
What's its name again? Jeez, I already forgot it.
Osbara?
Yeah, Osbert. Osbert Joss, you think he was so incompetent to have left alive adventurers that would just come in? Do you think... Is he just abusing you? Set you off on some busy work to watch a portal that's not going to do anything?
Ah, tricksy wizards! Stay here! He turns around and he reaches up with one of his claws, and he reaches up to the second story and taps on a window.
Just reaches up.
Yeah.
I'm either making this worse or better.
A few seconds pass, and the window is opened. The flaps opened up, and you see a woman in the window with short hair and white. She's wearing white armor with what looks like white winter wolf pelt cloak. She leans out her head, looks at the troll, and looks at the three of you, well, the 7 of you, 6 of you, however many, standing down below. And she looks back at the troll and says, well, are these the adventurers that Osbara warned us of? The troll says, no, these claim to be, that one claims to be Bog Luck. I don't know who that is, but they claim to be members of the cult.
I'm a major member of the cult. I ran a roadhouse. I led people. Obviously you know who I am. I would direct myself to her.
She looks at you and says, I have heard of you. I know that you are in charge of the Karnath Roadhouse, and you have been quite successful in your mission these past months of porting the horde through the gate into this lodge. I know who you are, if it is indeed you, Sir Bog. What evidence do I have? No, she wouldn't say that. Why have you... I shouldn't say that either. Dang it. You put me in a improvisation.
Yeah, this is the whole purpose of Jix. And I'm not sorry.
Give me just a second.
Loading.
I was reading about a DM that actually had the rainbow wheel, and he would put it up on his TM screen.
What's that? Oh, right.
Give me a second.
I had a question that she was going to ask, but it wasn't why have you abandoned your post, and it wasn't how do we know your Bog, because they're not expecting any more treasure through this portal. Your shipment was the last.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no need to stay Roadhouse. And Osbara Joss wouldn't have known about you, because you never met him.
Exactly.
it could potentially make sense that, having finished his job, he decided to join up with Colt.
That's what I was going for.
Why have you abandoned your post, Bog?
I was done. I'm here to participate. You're not going to just leave me out there doing menial jobs, overlooking people doing work. I want to be a part of this.
From the ground floor, looking up at her, you kind of see a little bit of her eyes soften a little bit, almost as if she can relate to what you're saying. Yes, it is. It is galling to be left out when inferior cultists take up positions of power and accomplish the mighty work of returning Tiamat to the realms.
She sounds like she has some angst.
Traipson, you may stand down. Tend to the ambush drakes. And the troll goes, "Oh, I wanted to rend them!" Talus says, "Nope, no rending. Attend to the drakes."
There may be yet lizard folk. I don't know if you know what happened back there at the castle. Lizard folk everywhere. The adventurers took down. What's his name? Jeez. Splattergoo and
Farblex Spattergoo.
And Drowmore.
and Drowmore. Right before they succumbed to their wounds. He left quite a nice garden, though.
So the adventurers are vanquished?
Of course!
Well,
Have the centaur's thumb.
I've heard tell of the centaur from Resmir. I'm sure she would enjoy that token of your conquest. Please, come into the lodge. Come up to my office. We'll speak. And Traipson, he stomps away, kind of pumping his arms like a frustrated toddler.
Now, I'm gonna... yeah, that's fine. You want these new recruits to stay out here or come in? Because they're brand new. God, they were lost out in the swamp. And they're just like, hey, well, while we're out here...
I'll have a servant show them to the guest rooms.
All right, that sounds good. Now, since we've never met, can I get your name?
I am known as Talus the White.
Talus the White.
She has a character sheet. She's important
How do you know?
because I've used her character sheet.
When?
So remember that campaign that I first made back in the day that you were a part of?
I remember.
I stole a lot of the characters from this campaign to use as NPCs.
Which NPC was she?
I don't remember.
You can take the troll off.
Talus the White. She may have been,
He may have get.
I don't know, she may have been the Fairy Queen. I don't remember.
Alright, but Talus the White. I can now be Talus the White.
You can be Talus the White. You could probably woo her. And
Okay.
be
Herself?
husband to Talus of the White.
Alrighty. You make your way up the stairs toward the main entrance of the hunting lodge.
She did such a good job.
It really is good. We should leave it out to dry so it won't erase. Just outside the front door is a chamber with pegs and benches for cloaks and boots. A set of rusty spears rests in one corner, held in the claw of a small drake statue. Continuing on.
Yep. Doing as instructed.
Okay. This central hallway has stairs, large wooden doors, and a set of fine plate armor. Flanking the main entrance are two freestanding suits of elven plate armor, both coated in chipped green paint. Man-sized demonic statues stand near the base of the stairs. The heavy carpet near the entryway is stained with the muddy boots of, a lot of boot prints.
There's been traffic in here. Could mean the treasure's in here.
Possibly.
Standing in the room are two kobolds. One of them motions for the rest of the party, not you, to accompany it.
Okay.
The other says, "I will take you to Talus."
Alright, good.
Going with the kobolds.
Yeah.
Okay, the one kobold leads the other.
I just figured you guys didn't want it to be pushed away in case we ran into the Red Wizard of Fame.
Yeah, it's probably best not to be recognized at this point.
Okay, the one kobold leads you over to these 2 rooms labeled Area 10. It's only one bed illustrated in each one, but there's enough for the whole party. There's the guest rooms. The other leads Jix, or Bog, up the stairs.
Yay.
Up the stairs you go.
This is a really big mansion.
Led down the hallway into this chamber. Oh, here we go. Alrighty, now that you're here, let's throw some minis on the board.
Yay.
We'll use this as Talus, though she is a human, not a dragonborn.
I remember this guy. He about killed me.
And ouch. Here. Couple of menacing looking warrior dudes.
Alright.
Oh, one more.
The Council of Elrond.
Alright, Talus stands by the window.
Oh, were we in here?
It's in this chamber, yeah. Talus stands by the window, seated at
You
the
guys are having a sleepover.
seated at the table are the 3 people you see. What looks to be a well-appointed chamber is filled with furniture and can serve as a place to eat food or discuss important matters. 3 men in the room wear scale mail and carry swords. The woman wears robes over white scale mail, and she holds a wand set with a blue gemstone. She turns and addressing you says, "Welcome. I consider you to be my guests.
I very much appreciate it.
It gladdens me to hear that the danger Osborne warned us of has been dealt with, thanks to your skill and might.
Yeah,
Sir.
it wasn't so much me. I just find the corpses.
Ah, and humble too. It is a pleasure to meet you.
And to meet you and everyone else. I don't suppose I could get names to go with everyone here.
Oh, please, these are my guards." And then she introduces them one by one.
Because I may want to be them.
Mm-hmm.
This is Melgot and Sorvik, pointing to the 2 rougher-looking, more experienced-looking fighters.
Who's the second one?
Melgot and Sorvik. So Melgot is Maelgot.
I got Melgots, the second one.
Sorvik, Sorvic.
Sorry. Okay.
And this is my attendant, Kushpia, indicating the 3rd warrior. She's a little slighter of build, a few less. Kushpia. I don't know. Kuspphia.
Dang it, Wizards of the Coast, making it so hard on us.
These are my loyal bodyguards and have seen many battles. Kushpia is my handmaiden. And while she does know how to fight,
She's human?
yes, all 3 are human.
Alright, human. Good. Alright, keep going, sorry.
Yeah, those are the ones seated with her. So tell me about yourself, Bog. Clearly your task at the roadhouse has been finished, and you've come to join the main force of the cult?
Yep. It just didn't seem like worth wasting my time out there building roads. Well, we've got Tiamat coming finally. Hail, Tiamat!
Hail Tiamat. Yes, roads will be of little use when she has come and
Yeah,
raised
finally,
the cities.
to put some order, or disorder as you like, to the world.
I
I will humbly be your servant to bring this about.
I assume you are desirous to reach Skyreach. Am I correct?
Skyreach? I've never heard of this part of the plan. I, as you know, had only had my business done. And once I was done with that, then I just kind of decided what I wanted to do.
I see. So you've come here with no further information, hoping to be recognized for your deeds.
Hoping? Hoping? Don't insult me like that. I came as a humble servant of Tiamat to make myself even more useful. I'm not hoping. I'm here just giving away my services. If it's Skyreach is where you want me to go, that is where I will go. Skyreach.
I see. And of the novices that you've brought, are they your servants or mere meat for the grinder, as we say?
If you're thinking cannon fodder, yes.
Thanks for standing up for us.
Look, I didn't assume what I knew what Skyreach was because I knew I was going to start going over my head. It's like she could have been trying to pull something on me.
Could have been.
Smart. Sadly, my job here is not finished. I am expecting... Is she expecting...
I'm forcing him to read the whole story.
I did read this chapter beforehand, but there's so much that it doesn't account for.
Yeah, I know.
It's tough.
Sorry.
Janet gleams over. What happened to that?
Yeah, I told you about that. She
Yeah.
disappears. Sadly, Resmir has commanded that my post is here, and that my job is unfinished. I must, stand guard isn't quite the right word. I must reside in this lodge. Preside over it as it is a hub of sorts for the cult. But oh, how I wish I could how I wish that I could go to Skyreach and accompany the Horde.
Well, what can I do? You've got many new hands for you.
Well, hands are one of the few things that we have quite enough of here. You see, other than my loyal bodyguards, there's Trepson, who you've met. That troll.
Trepson was
The four-armed troll.
Yes, I was rather saddened to let him down. I too get a hankering for a good beating.
Well, that brute, all he seems to want is mayhem and violence. I believe the only reason he's joined our ranks is that mayhem and violence seemed more likely. Although it has been some time before anything eventful happened in this accursed hunting lodge.
We can change that.
Well, okay. So is there just nothing I can do to help you to achieve your goal? Because, I understand wanting to get closer to the action. Like you, obviously, are much more elevated in the cult. I did my part. I would like to help you do your part so you can go along. Is there anything I can do?
If that's how you feel. Milgot, Sorvik, Cuspia, see to it that our new recruits are provided with a fine meal. Would you please? And they give her kind of a pointed look and step out. She waits a moment after the door closes and then sits at the table and says, "Please, have a seat."
Yeah, that does not sound good. Let me make sure I don't have sending. I do not.
If they try to poison us, I'll be alright.
Yeah, I figured it would. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll sit down.
You say you wish to help me with my goals.
Yeah.
Sadly, I've heard of you, but I have not met you, and I do not know much of your loyalties. What brought you to the cult?
What brought me to the cult? Well, I don't know if you've noticed this. All of this. There's a little bit of a problem with humans thinking they're almighty. All the races, the elves, the humans, even the half-elves think they're better than people like me. I think what we need is to get everything revamped, fixed up, get a proper hierarchy going.
This woman is a half-elf, just so you know.
Yeah, I know. I'm still talking like that.
Because that's what the problem is. There isn't a proper hierarchy. You go here, you go there, different powers. You never know what the rules are. We need some central location of pure power. Tired of all these little jobs. It's time for the strong to be able to rise up. That's what Tiamat shows.
Tiamat will tear down all existing hierarchies, and only those who are loyal to her and those who are strong will have power in the new realm.
Exactly.
What?
You just hear echoing from downstairs. My potions are too strong for you.
Oh my gosh. Hmm. Yes. Sometimes I too take issue with the hierarchies of this world. There are some in power who do not rightly deserve what they have. Tell me, Orc, how do you feel about dwarves?
Yeah. Same as I feel about gnomes, kobolds, lizard folk, other gnomes, goblins. Hobgoblins, too, about the same. Well, fairies, centaurs are fine.
So you're not a fan, then?
Not really a fan of a lot of things, to be perfectly honest.
As I understand it, your goal in being a member of this cult is to bring down hierarchies where those who are unworthy of power
Exactly.
are brought low. I feel much the same. And in this, you can help me. There are 5 worm speakers in the cult, as you know. They are Severin the Red, Grand Leader of the cult. Severin.
He's a gnome?
No.
Wait, what?
These are the worm speakers.
Oh, the worm speakers, right.
Severin the Red, Galvin the Blue.
Okay.
Neron Vane the Green. Resmir the Black.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that guy.
She.
Yeah, her. So it's those half dragons. Can't even tell.
They're different colors. As for the white speaker, who do you think is the appropriate choice? She stands up, her gleaming white armor and white wolf's pelts on her shoulders.
Obviously you.
Clearly,
Why aren't you, to be perfectly honest?
Clearly-
I thought you were.
clearly that is the correct choice. I am suited for the task. I am strong, I have power. None have greater loyalty to the dragons than I. Yet who do they choose but a blasted dwarf? Varum the White.
What's his name?
Varum.
Varum the White.
that?
Cultist intrigue. I like it.
That's ridiculous.
You were talking about what she wants.
Where is this Verum the White? That can't stand. We're gonna have Tiamat here, and that's who's the White, right? Like we're just polluting, corrupting the very beginning. No, we want to start off fresh. So where is this person?
As you talk, you can just see on her face that you're just feeding her everything she wants to hear.
That's the goal.
Oh dear. There's a reason why Severin chose the dwarf, but I don't know
Nepotism.
where it is. You know, I'm just gonna pull it up on that. That'll be quicker.
Nepotism. It's always nepotism.
I don't really know how the cult politics works. Who chooses the dragon speakers?
The worm speakers, they were chosen by Severin.
Oh, and Severin's one of them. He's the red one.
He's the
Severin
leader.
is the grand leader of the cult, as well as a worm
okay,
speaker.
Because like the red head of Tiamat is the head, the leader head.
Yeah.
So the head, the red worm speaker is the leader speaker.
Makes sense. Maybe he controls vast wealth or something. That would make sense for a dwarf lord. He contributes just a crap ton of treasure.
So he bought his way in.
Yeah,
Yeah, that made more sense.
I'm betting it. I'm betting that's what happened.
He purchased the worm speakership. That would be the perfect way. Now, if I ever have a cult in one of my games, that's gonna be.
You just have to buy your way in.
Well, they're gonna be like all loyal followers, believers, and stuff. But somebody purchased their way in. It's like, yeah, we're all on board, but this guy, he just bought. Like,
That's why. Okay. I don't know where that dwarf resides currently, but he got his position not on his own merits, for he is a fool and a weakling. No, he got in because he has relations. He is a good friend of Severin's. And while I do not disparage Severin's abilities and vision as a leader, it was the incorrect choice to choose the dwarf over me.
Obviously. Like, it shouldn't be about relationships. It's about a meritorious system. That's what the hierarchies are supposed to be. You're supposed to earn it. You are obviously very powerful, very dedicated. Yet they demeaned you by sitting you here waiting for adventurers. The job's done. The job's done, which is why I didn't feel right just sitting there on the road. Like, no, we can't have Tiamat come in and find that the cult's house is filthy like this with corruption. We need to wipe the slate clean. So what do you need?
She needs a team of assassins.
that's what I'm hoping for. People that aren't connected to her.
Yep, exactly. That makes sense.
What I need is a display of weakness on the part of the other worm speakers.
Of all of them, or just, what's his name? I don't even remember it.
Varum the White.
Varum, that guy, the dwarf. I'm not particularly sharp. I don't know if you know that.
As I do not know the whereabouts of Varum, and has. Answer that if you want.
No,
It was just a text.
spam.
Ah, okay. She looks around. What I want is, could be construed as betrayal.
Okay, go on, go on.
But the other worm speakers must be shown as weak, if I myself am to gain the power I so rightly deserve.
All of them? You need all of them to look work and weak?
Ideally, Varum, that maggot, but as I do not know his current mission and whereabouts, I would settle for. What is it she wants?
I want it all.
The thwarting of the transport of a large treasure hoard.
Okay.
As you know, Bog, as you've been funneling wealth through the roadhouse toward Castle Neritar, the treasure has been transported here, and from here it has been ported to Skyreach.
Yeah.
As you don't.
See, I didn't know all that. They only told me because, like, you have to compartmentalize in case I got captured. Oh, my job's only to transfer gold to the swamp. I didn't know its final destination.
Well, its final destination is the Well of Dragons, but
There you go.
that is far out of the way. No, its current destination, and where most of the horde at the moment hides, is Skyreach Castle. Skyreach is owned by a cloud giant, and his castle, like many cloud giant castles, has the ability to fly.
That's not common.
Cloud giants live in the clouds, Cody.
Oh, cloud. Oh, sorry. I thought you said storm giants, right?
No. Skyreach is the home of a cloud giant
Okay, that
who
makes
has allied himself to the cult, and his castle is being used to ferry a large hoard of treasure to the Well of Dragons.
I'm actually not.
Did she
familiar
mention
with
the Cloud Giant's name?
I am afraid I'm not acquainted with the
No,
dragon
I'm just wondering
himself.
if she I didn't ask.
Oh, no,
I
she
just
did
wanted to
not
know if she
mention the
mentioned
name.
it. Okay, cool.
White fluffy clouds.
Yes, Bog Luck is not inquisitive.
Alright, so if all the gold's over there, so let's get back to task. How do we get you to be the rightful white worm speaker?
Well, if you can cause this hoard of treasure to go amiss, if you could thwart its delivery, it would cause Severin to reevaluate his faith in his current worm speakers. And I think with enough of an upset, he would see that Varam is a poor choice and leader. He would choose me instead.
Okay, yeah.
If you're willing to do this for me, I will give you directions to the castle. I'll
Yeah.
provide you with a banner, as well as the as well as the passphrases to gain entry to the castle.
And this is the one at Skyreach, right?
Yes, Skyreach Castle. I'll provide you with directions, a banner, and the passcodes for entry. And should you divert or destroy the horde, what's left of Skyreach is yours to claim.
With the whole castle?
I doubt the Sky Giant would let it. Man, this is tough.
I would just say that we could have a little portion of the treasure. If I was her, that's what I'd say.
Whatever
whatever.
No,
treasure
no.
we could get.
This is what she wants. What I want you to do is gain access to the castle,
Alright.
unseat Resmir,
Yeah, done.
kill her if you must,
That's you.
and see that the treasure is delivered to the cult in the Sunset Mountains, and tell them that Talus the White sends this gift and her best regards.
Yeah.
Tell them that Resmir was weak and defeated by adventurers, and that you defeated the adventurers, and that you serve me.
I like this.
I like that. I might die in the attempt. It'll be a glorious death.
I assure you, if you're successful in this mission, once I'm made Worm Speaker, I will see that you and all of your allies gain positions of power in the New World.
Alright, I can do that.
I kind of like the sound of that. We should become actual cultists.
Alright. I'm still kind of, hold on a second. Gotta shift my brain. I'm still rather disappointed I'm not going to be able to pound that stupid dwarf into the ground.
Oh,
Alright,
I'm
this'll
sure
be
the time will come.
Alright, yeah, done. So, you want me to use the crew I came with, right? You okay with that?
If they are capable.
I don't know how capable they are. I've just met them. But you know, like, if we do this, if we get captured, or whatever, like, it's just me, and I can hold out under torture. But, you know, you don't want, like, if a thing goes wrong and they'll be like, Talus is trying to do something. Like, that just sounds like a bad idea for you. So I want to protect you. Don't want to use any of your people here. So I'll use the people that came with me, because, like, we were totally unexpected.
That is reasonable. Bog.
You didn't just send your other people to go kill them, right?
I have not, no.
Okay, because I wasn't sure. It's not the first time it's happened.
I'm afraid my people, while loyal, do have their loyalties to the cult. This arrival of you and your party seems fortuitous, for you do not wish to see those who do not deserve power to hold it. And so I propose this, and promise the reward of power and position in the new realm.
Yeah, sounds good. We'll do that then.
And of course, if you are caught and tortured, and you admit anything, I will deny it.
You should. You should. I wouldn't want you to get in trouble. You should be the next Worm Speaker. And I'm gonna hope that I hope I'm the one. But you know, maybe the dwarf guy like has a tumble down some very high stairs.
Yes, that would be quite.
Because it is insulting. I'm sorry. I'm awed by your presence. And so, you deserve to be Worm Speaker. So yeah, I'll just go gather up my crew, let them know we're going to keep going.
A few cautions before you go.
Yep.
Aboard Skyreach, there is a liaison from the Red Wizards of Thay.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking wizards.
Osborough Joss and his superior.
Oh yeah, that's the one the troll talked about.
Yes. I believe you've met Osborough as he passed through the Karnath Roadhouse. But Osborough is reporting to his superior, Rath Modar. Be cautious of them, they are mighty foes. And while I do want you to defeat Resmir and displace her and shame her, kill her if you must, use caution. The Horde itself has a mighty guardian.
Okay.
Her eyes kind of begin to glaze over as she looks somewhere beyond the room you're sitting in. And she says, the Horde is guarded by Snow White Glaziel, the Cloud Chaser. And a tear rolls down her cheek.
A white dragon?
He is a handsome dragon of the northern breed. Of the pure northern breed.
Oh,
My potions will kill a dragon.
But yes, an adult white dragon guards the horde.
Okay.
alright. I'll try not to kill it, because I'd be ashamed to kill something like that.
I highly encourage you not to displease him in any manner.
Oh, yeah.
He would find you quite tasty.
Alright, well. Yeah, I'll figure that out when I get there. I'm not going to put in too much thought into the plan. We'll show up, figure it out when we get there.
Very well. The bargain is struck then. She reaches out her hand.
Yeah, that'll do.
Well, Skyreach Castle is not set to depart for several days yet. You're welcome to stay here in the hunting lodge. You will be treated to with every amenity, food, drink,
Alchemical equipment.
if you desire. You may help yourself to anything you find in the armory, and you may explore the lodge at your leisure. I shall inform my servants that you are guests and not to be harmed.
Alright, good. That'll do.
Sweet. Time to steal some crack.
Okay, and I think that's a good stopping point since no one else is here.
Yeah, I think so too.
But, very well played.
You didn't make me do any more rolls.
We shall see where the storyline goes from here.
Well,
Did you expect us to go this way?
I expected you to fight Trapeson and his guard drakes. And if everyone was here, it would have been Trapeson and a green dragon, but no one was here. So,
A full red dragon or
a young green dragon.
Oh, okay.
And
I
would-
choked one of those out before.
Yeah, when you were just level 3.
That
But
was so epic. I remember doing that.
it would have been Trapeson, the four-armed troll, and I would have made him a poison troll, and then a young green dragon. I feel like that would have been a crazy fight. But since no one came, yeah, if you fought him, she would have watched from the window and then invited you up and offered you a very similar deal because she wants to see the other worm speakers cast down.
Okay.
But this works too. You bypassed the fight, got in her good graces, and accomplished much the same.
Now we get to explore her mansion.
And now you can explore the mansion, claim valuables, and not have to lift a sword.
That's good.
Now I just want to steal clothing. That's what the bag of holding is for.
Small fancy clothing.
Alrighty.
He's like, now I've got all sorts of new people to meet.
Great. Having completed that chapter diplomatically and not having fought anything, you guys get a long rest, and you can level up.
To level 9?
Yeah, to level 9.
Wow!
So soon.
Look, you guys talked your way into the manor. You don't have to fight your way through.
I feel like we just speed ran that.
Should I wait till next time so everyone can get to level 9?
Nah, let them be surprised when they show up.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll help us get used to our new powers.
You didn't even use them. Level 8 was non-existent.
I wonder what happens at level 9 for an artificer. Let's see.
Well, you're half-caster, so you get 3rd level spells.
Ooh, that means fireball.
Does it?
Well, at least for the artillers to get fireball.
Let me see if I get that. I'm not super familiar with Artificer. My first time playing one.
I get divine strike.
That's not bad.
Fuse
It's
my
like-
weapon strikes with divine energy.
Everyone. It does extra d8. Is that what it is?
Let's see, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you cause... yeah, that's not great for me anyway. Because I am terrible at hitting things.
Cool. Well, shorter session, but everyone's gone. And you talked your way in. Well played.
Restorative reagents. Anytime a creature drinks one of my experimental elixirs, they get 2d6 plus my intelligence modifier.